At the start of the season, I made some predictions about a few pitchers I thought could stand out for better or for worse in 2025. Now that we've hit the halfway mark, it's time to hold myself accountable. Today, I'm revisiting 5 of those calls and grading them on a 1 to 5 star baseball scale, with 1 being a swing and a miss and 5 being an absolute home run. Let's get into it. I came into the year pretty bullish on OSVALDO BIDO. I highlighted his ability to force soft contact and keep the ball on the ground, but that just has not played out in 2025. BIDO is sitting in the 44th percentile in hard hit rate allowed, just 3rd percentile in strikeout rate, and 26th percentile in walk rate. That's a tough combination for a guy who's supposed to live on weak contact. He's giving up over 2 home runs per 9 and walking over 4 batters per 9, and the results reflect that. His ERA is nearly a full run higher than projections had it, and he's already been sent back to AAA Las Vegas multiple times this season. His Stuff Plus metrics have declined across the board from previous years, though interestingly, his Location Plus is the best of his career. The problem is, the pitches aren't fooling anyone, especially with the changeup. Opponents are hitting 280 with 2 home runs off that pitch in under 100 attempts. This was a bet on pitch efficiency and weak contact that has not held up. It's not a total disaster yet, but it's not very far off. 2 stars for OSVALDO BIDO's prediction. Next up is HERZ, and this one is very easy to grade because he's been hurt all season. He hasn't pitched a single inning. I was excited about his upside and potential strikeout potential, but we haven't got a chance to see it. There's not much to analyze. This is just one of those predictions that didn't even get off the ground. No performance, no data, no impact. It makes it a 1-star grade purely due to circumstance. QUANTRILL's season has been a bit of a mixed bag. I was cautiously optimistic about him becoming a stable mid-rotation guy who limits walks and keeps the ball in the yard, and there are parts of that are playing out so far. His walk rate is down to 2.6 walks per 9, which is about 0.6 lower than projections have it currently, which is great. His home run rate is right on target, and he's actually exceeding his strikeout projections, which is a pleasant surprise. But there is a small caveat. He's allowing the highest hard hit rate of his career, and it's biting him. Yes, he's introduced a cutter, which has become his 2nd most thrown pitch, carries a +4 run value, but the rest of his arsenal just is not missing enough bats. He does deserve credit. None of his pitches have a Stuff Plus below 100, which means at least he's maintaining league average or slightly better than league average stuff across the board, but his batted ball data suggests he's skating on thin ice. This take has not totally collapsed, but I don't have much confidence that it will age better in his second half. I'm giving QUANTRILL's prediction 2 stars. Now, here's where we get to have some fun. These are the 2 pitchers that I have been very correct on so far, and we'll get right into it with Shane Baz. But before we get into that, let me give you a quick word from our friends at SeatGeek. We're halfway through the baseball season, but it is not too late for you to get into the ballpark and see your favorite team play. Whether you want to watch the Reds at Great American, you want to watch the Pirates at PNC Park, or you want to watch the Athletics at Suter Health Field, be sure to use SeatGeek and use code CarterCast for $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more. It helps support us, and you get the benefit of getting cheaper tickets to see your favorite baseball teams play live and in action. That is SeatGeek, code CarterCast for $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more. Now back to my reviews. Now here's a call I'm happy with. Baz has been excellent in his return to full season action after missing almost all of 2023. He came out firing 3 straight quality starts to open the season. I think we all remember the Zach Hampel home run ball catch that wouldn't have been a home run if he didn't catch it, X, Y, and Z. But he's looked like the high upside arm many believed that he would be pre-injury. His 4-seamer's averaging 96 miles per hour with a +3 run value, and he's mixing in a new knuckle curve that's actually grading out as his best pitch by Stuff Plus. The cutter has emerged as a major weapon. He's using it to carve up the low and away quadrant of the strike zone to righties with almost pinpoint command. One stat that I am actually a big fan of, Baz has allowed just a 15% pulled air ball rate, which tells us that hitters aren't barreling him up or getting lift as much as they would hope to. That's elite contact suppression, and it's backed up by both the eye test and the numbers. This was a breakout prediction I felt good about in the preseason, and Baz is only proving me right. I give my Shane Baz prediction 4 stars at the All-Star break. And the last one, the one that I'm most vindicated about, the you don't know ball guys are absolutely in shambles with this one, Robbie Ray. Let's talk about Robbie Ray. This one I absolutely nailed. Ray has returned from Tommy John surgery and picked up right where he left off, posting nearly 10 strikeouts per 9, less than 1 home run per 9, and under 7 hits per 9, and a fantastic 147 ERA+. If you don't value wins, which I think is fair in today's game, it is kind of worth noting that he's already racked up 9, which is 1 behind Ben Brown, I believe, or maybe it was Matthew Boyd from the Cubs for the National League lead. It speaks to his consistency and his ability to give his team a chance to win every time he pitches. He's throwing his fastball over 50% of the time, and it's been dominant with a +9 run value so far. We've talked about some of these other pitchers' run value, +4, +5, +9 on his fastball. The strikeout rate isn't quite at his 2021 Cy Young levels, but there is room for that to improve as the season goes on. Robbie Ray has been the ace that I hoped he would be coming into the year. This take, 5 stars, no question. I'm on track with this one, and Robbie Ray has proved me right. So that wraps up my mid-season check-in on my pitching projections and my pitching predictions. A few hits, a few misses, a couple predictions. We'll have to wait and see. I think specifically Cal Quantrill. Let me know in the comments how your preseason takes are holding up. What do you think of my assessment on my preseason takes? Do you agree, disagree? And if you're enjoying these kinds of breakdowns, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth looks at the second half of the season. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.